It all began with a small lie, one I had no reason to question at the time. My wife, Sarah, told me she had a 3-day business trip with her marketing team in another city. She packed her suitcase, kissed me goodbye, and promised to call me every night, and she did. Her voice sounded calm, professional, even affectionate. But behind that calm voice, there was a storm I never saw coming. On the second night of her so-called trip, I received an unexpected call. The number was unfamiliar. I hesitated, but I answered. The voice on the other end was sharp and serious. "Is this Jason?" she asked. "I'm Rebecca, Daniel Morgan's wife, your wife's boss." I replied, "Yes," feeling confused. She paused, then continued, "I think we need to talk. Our spouses are not where they said they would be." My stomach tightened. Rebecca explained that her husband had told her he was going on a solo leadership retreat. But something didn't feel right. So, she checked his location using a family tracking app. That's when she found out he wasn't alone. Sarah was with him. They had booked a luxury resort together, using fake names. Rebecca had even hired a private investigator the month before, because she had suspected her husband was being unfaithful. She had photos to prove it. My world collapsed in seconds. I wanted to scream, but I stayed calm. "Can you send me everything?" "Yes." Within minutes, she sent me dozens of pictures, screenshots of hotel bookings, and chat logs. I recognized Sarah's clothes. I recognized her laugh. In one photo, she was leaning on Daniel, just like she used to lean on me. The most painful part wasn't the betrayal itself. It was the lies. The careful planning behind it all. The way she had smiled at me before leaving still echoed in my mind. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I worked with Rebecca to come up with a plan. We didn't just want to expose them, we wanted to make sure they faced the consequences. When Sarah returned, I pretended everything was normal. I asked her about the trip, and she lied right to my face. Said it was productive and uneventful. I smiled and nodded, even though my heart was burning inside. That night I saved all the evidence to a USB drive, and wrote a letter I planned to leave on her desk at work. But Rebecca acted faster. 2 days later, during a major company event, Rebecca stormed into the venue. She walked up to the stage, grabbed a microphone, and played a slideshow of photos and messages, exposing the affair to Daniel's entire executive team, board members and staff. The room went completely silent. Sarah was there too, frozen in place, her face pale and drained of color. Rebecca ended the presentation with one powerful sentence. "This is who they truly are." What followed was quick and harsh. Daniel was fired. Sarah was asked to resign to avoid a public scandal. Her reputation was ruined. Friends she thought would stand by her completely cut her off. I served her divorce papers that same week. She tried to apologize, tried to cry. But I had nothing left to give her. No anger. No sadness. No sympathy. Now, months later, I'm free. Stronger than I've ever been. Rebecca and I still stay in touch. Yes, we both lost something. But we also revealed the truth and took back control of our own lives. Those two thought they were smart. But in the end, they weren't clever. They were just reckless.